Sri Gurubhaya Nama children, welcome to online project Ekalaiva. Today we are going to discuss about numericals based on equilibrium constant. Already we are discussing about electrochemistry. So many concepts I told in electrochemistry. I talked about what is electrochemistry, what are electrochemical cell, what is electrolytic cell, and I have derived, we have seen the EMF of the Daniell cell, that is 1.1 volt. We have seen about the working of the Daniell cell. In the last class I told about the equilibrium constant, how it is derived from the Nernst equation. We have seen Nernst equation, derivation of equilibrium constant from Nernst equation. Today we are going to do the numericals. We are going to calculate the numericals which is based on equilibrium constant. Are you ready, children? So be ready with your notebook. I am going to start now. Numericals based on equilibrium constant. Numerical based on equilibrium constant. Very easy sum which will be asked for a 3 marks. So according to the board exam, this chapter is very important based on numericals. So we are going to talk about the numericals in this lesson. So for each concept there are numericals. I worked out on sum based on EMF. And we have seen numericals based on Nernst equation in the last class. So today we are going to do the equilibrium constant based on Nernst equation, and the other one we are going to talk about Gibbs free energy. For these two concepts we have numericals. So along with the concept we are going to do the numericals also. So here we are going to see numerical based on equilibrium constant. Okay. Derive equilibrium constant. Derive equilibrium constant for the cell reaction. Derive equilibrium constant for the cell reaction copper solid plus 2Ag plus aqueous gives copper aqueous plus 2Ag plus solid. So this is the cell reaction that is taking place. For this cell reaction we are going to find out the equilibrium constant. So what is the cell reaction? Copper solid plus 2Ag plus aqueous. So copper solid plus silver ion in aqueous solution gives copper aqueous plus 2Ag plus solid. So we have to find out Kc for this reaction. Kc we have to find out. And what is the given quantity? They have given E cell is equal to 0.46 volts. So what is the given quantity? They have given the EMF of the cell which is equal to 0.46 volts. Now we will see the what is the formula to find out the equilibrium constant. Let us see the formula for equilibrium constant. Already you know that E dash cell is equal to 0.059 volts divided by 2 into log Kc. This is the equation. So this is the equation, this is the formula. From this formula we are going to find out Kc. So what is E dash cell is equal to 0.059 volts divided by 2 into log Kc. What is E dash cell? E dash cell, what is that? They have given as, what is that? 0.46 volts. What is the measurement they have given? 0.46 volts. So substitute E dash cell is equal to 0.46 volts, that is equal to 0.059 volts divided by 2 into log Kc. So if you wanted to calculate log Kc is equal to 0.46 volts into 2 divided by 0.059 volts. So what is that? We are going to derive log Kc from here. Therefore log Kc is equal to 0.46 into 2. What is that? 0.46 volts into 2. What is that you will be getting? 2 6 are 12, balance 1, 2 4s are 8, 8 plus 1 9, 2 zeros are 0. So you will be getting 0.92 volts divided by, what is that, 0.059 volts. So V getting cancelled. What is that? Well, you will be getting 0.92 divided by 0.059. So if you multiply by 1000, so here also you multiply by 1000. So what is that you will be getting? 92000. If you put a decimal after 2 digits, you will be getting 920 divided by 59000. After 3 digits, if you put decimal, you will be getting 920 divided by 59. So what is log Kc? Log Kc is equal to 920 divided by 59. So divide 920 by 59. When you divide 920 by 59, what is that you will be getting? If you put 2 times, it will become 118. So you put 1 time. So 59 ones are 59. So 12 minus 9, 3, 8 minus 5, 3, 330. So how many times 330, what is that, by 59? So if you put 5 times, 5 nines are 40, balance 4, 5 fives are 25, 25 plus 4, 29, 290. And 330, so it will be, what is that, you will get 59 5 times. So 5 times you will be getting 290, okay. Then you divide, multiply, subtract it, 0, 13 minus 9, 4. Again, what is that, 400. What is that, 59, how many times 400? If you put 8 times, 8 nines are 72, balance 7, 8 nines are 40, 472. So you put multiply by 7. 7 nines are 63, balance 6, 7 fives are 35, 41, 413. Again it will not go. So if you put 6 times, 6 nines are 54, balance 5, 6 fives are 30, 30 plus 5, 35, 354. So 8 times if you put, 8 nines are 72, balance 7, 8 fives are 40, 472. Now it is 400. 7 times, 7 nines are 63, balance 6, 7 fives are 35, 41, 413. It will not go. If you put 6 times, 6 nines are 54, balance 5, 6 fives are 30, 30 plus 5, 35, 354. So 6 times, 354. So 10 minus 4, 6. Okay, 9 minus 5, 4. Up to this you stop. So what is that you will be getting? Log Kc is equal to 15.6. From this anti-log, that is if you want to find Kc, so log Kc is 15.6. From this I wanted to find Kc. What is Kc? Anti-log of 15.6. Anti-log of 15.6. So what is anti-log of 15.6? This 15, you write it as 10 power 15. Okay. What is 0.60 anti-log? It will be 3981. Anti-log of 0.60. It will be 3981. So what is that you will be getting? After 1 digit if you keep a decimal, 3.981 into 10 power 15. So Kc is equal to 3.981 into 10 power 15, or you can simplify like this. Kc is equal to, what is that? This is, you remove the third decimal place is less than 5. You can write 3.98 into 10 power 15. So what is Kc? Kc is equal to 3.98 into, what is that, 10 power 15. So this is the Kc value. So for the cell reaction where copper solid reacts with aqueous ion of silver, we get copper aqueous with the liberation of silver solid. For this they have given, what is that, E dash cell value they have given as 0.46 volts. We have substituted the E dash value, E dash cell value in the formula. E dash cell is equal to, what is that, 0.059 volts divided by 2 into log Kc. From that log Kc value I got and I have substituted in order to find out the Kc value, I have found out the antilog of what is that value, log Kc value. So I got the Kc as 3.98 into 10 power 15. So Kc is nothing but equilibrium constant. So equilibrium constant is equal to what is that, 3.98 into 10 power 15. Okay, so this is one numerical based on equilibrium constant. The next one we are going to talk about another important concept, that is Gibbs free energy. Gibbs free energy, which is indicated as delta Gr. What is that R here? So delta G is change in Gibbs free energy. Change in Gibbs free energy for reversible reaction. For reversible reaction. Okay, let us see the Gibbs free energy and EMF. We are going to compare Gibbs free energy and the EMF of the cell, that is cell potential. We are going to see what is it actually, the electrical work done in 1 second. How will you calculate the work done? Electrical work done in 1 second. Electrical work done in 1 second is equal to electrical work done in 1 second is equal to electric potential is equal to cell potential, or electric potential is equal to cell potential multiplied by total charge passed through, multiplied by total charge passed through. Total charge pass through it. If we want to get the maximum work, if we want to get the maximum work done, if we want to get the maximum work done in galvanic cell, if we want to get the maximum work done in galvanic cell, the charge has to be passed reversibly. So if you want to get the maximum work done in galvanic cell, the charge has to be passed reversibly. The charge has to be passed reversibly. The charge has to be passed reversibly. Then the reversible work done, in the galvanic cell, is given by, is equal to, then the reversible work done in the galvanic cell is equal to decrease in Gibbs free energy, is equal to the decrease in Gibbs free energy. Decrease in Gibbs free energy is equal to decrease in Gibbs free energy. So what is that we are seeing here? This here, this slide talks about the, what is that? We are going to equate the cell potential and the Gibbs free energy. What is it actually? Electrical work done in 1 second is equal to the cell potential multiplied by the total charge passed. If I wanted to get maximum work done in the galvanic cell, I have to pass the charge reversibly. In such a case, the reversible work done in the galvanic cell, how it is equated? It is equal to decrease in Gibbs free energy. What will happen to the Gibbs free energy? So it is decreased, it is equal to decrease in Gibbs free energy. In such a case, we are going to, the decrease in Gibbs free energy, which is equal to minus NF E cell. We are going to bring the relationship between the Gibbs free energy and the cell potential. So delta GR, what is that? Change in Gibbs free energy is equal to minus NF E cell. Let me see the quantities. What is delta GR? What is that? Decrease in Gibbs free energy. Decrease in Gibbs free energy. Decrease in Gibbs free energy. And what is NF? What is that? Well, actually, E cell is nothing but cell potential. E cell is nothing but cell potential. Okay. What is NF? NF is nothing but total charge passed. NF is nothing but total charge passed. So, what is delta G here? Actually, decrease in Gibbs free energy is equal to NF, what is that? Minus NF E cell. What is NF is nothing but total charge passed into the cell, and what is E cell is nothing but EMF of the cell or cell potential. So, if E cell is equal to E dash cell. So, what is E cell? EMF of the cell. EMF of the cell is equal to standard EMF. When EMF is equal to standard EMF, when EMF is equal to standard EMF, when the concentrations are taken as unity. So E cell is equal to E dash cell. When E cell is equal to E dash cell, E cell is equal to E dash cell when the concentrations are unity. So E cell is equal to E dash cell when the concentrations are taken as unity. When the concentrations are taken as unity. Okay. Let me see now. So E cell is equal to E dash cell when the concentrations are taken as unity. In such a case, standard Gibbs free energy change. Standard Gibbs free energy. Standard Gibbs free energy change. Standard Gibbs free energy change is equal to standard EMF of the cell. Standard Gibbs free energy change is equal to standard EMF. So standard Gibbs free energy is equal to, so delta standard Gibbs free energy is equal to minus NF E dash cell. So standard Gibbs free energy is equal to minus NF into E dash cell. So from this, what is that we have seen? EMF is compared to standard EMF when the concentrations of the solutions are taken as unity. So here standard Gibbs free energy, what is delta G dash, which you can call it as standard Gibbs free energy. Standard Gibbs free energy. Standard Gibbs free energy. What is E dash cell? Standard EMF or standard cell potential. Standard cell potential. What is NF? Total charge passed. Total charge passed. Okay, based on this we are going to do one numerical. There is a numerical based on this. Calculate the standard gives free energy. Calculate the standard gives free energy. Calculate the standard gives free energy. Calculate the standard gives free energy change for the cell reaction. For the cell reaction. For the cell reaction, zinc solid plus copper 2 plus aqueous. Zinc solid plus copper 2 plus aqueous gives zinc 2 plus aqueous plus copper solid. So this is the reaction taking place in Daniell cell. So this reaction is taking place in a Daniell cell. So zinc in the solid form reacts with copper 2 plus aqueous. You will be getting zinc 2 plus aqueous with the liberation of copper solid. Here they have given the EMF of the cell is equal to, E dash cell is equal to 1.1 volt. So using the standard EMF of the cell, that is 1.1 volt. What is the E dash cell? Standard cell potential. Standard cell potential, okay, which is the cell potential measured at standard conditions. Standard cell potential value they have given 1.1 volt. So based on this we are going to calculate the standard gives free energy. Let us write the formula. So delta G dash R is equal to, what is that, E dash minus NF. Delta G dash R is equal to minus, what is that, NF E dash cell. So delta G dash R is equal to, what is N here? Actually N is nothing but number of electrons lost or gained. Number of electrons lost or gained. So here both are equal. So 2 electrons are lost or gained, so N is equal to 2. Substitute the value of N is equal to 2 minus 2 into, what is 1 Faraday? 1 Faraday is equal to 96,487 Coulomb per mole. 96,487 Coulomb per mole. Substitute in the equation. So minus 2 into 96,487 coulombs per mole into, what is E dash cell? It is 1.1 volt. So calculate now. What is that? Minus 2 into 96,487. So next page. Minus 2 into 96,487 coulombs per mole into 1.1 volt. So let us multiply 96,487 into 2. What is that? You will be getting 2 7s are 14, 1, 2 8s are 16, 17, balance 1, 2 4s are 8, 9, 2 6s are 12, balance 1, 2 9s are 18, 18 plus 1, 19. So what is that? 192974 into 1.1. So what is that? You will be getting 479291. Again 479291. Add it now. 4 11 17 12 12 11, balance 1 2. So how many digits after one digit? If you keep the decimal, what is that? You will be getting minus 21227 1.4 joules per mole. Joules per mole. If you wanted to convert into kilojoules per mole, if you want to convert kilojoules per mole, divide it by 1000. So what is that? You will be getting 21227 1.4 divided by 1000. So what is that? You will be getting. So if you divide it by 1000, you will be getting, what is that? 212.27, what is that? Kilojoules per mole. So this is standard Gibbs free energy. So standard Gibbs free energy is equal to 212.27 kilojoules per mole. So this is the answer. From the standard cell potential value of Daniell cell, we were able to calculate the standard Gibbs free energy by applying the formula delta G dash reversible is equal to minus NF E dash cell. Here E dash cell is 1.1 volt. Faraday, I have written the value as 96,487 coulombs per mole, and what is that, N is nothing but number of electrons lost or gained. Here it is 2. By substituting the values, I got the answer as standard Gibbs free energy, change is equal to 212.27 kilojoules per mole. So today's class I have discussed about the equilibrium constant numerical. I have talked about the Gibbs free energy change, and we have derived the numerical based on the Gibbs free energy change. If you like this channel, you please click the subscribe button. You will get the latest updates. Thank you, children.